Today's tutorial is about how to use heat and stick powder. Now, heat and stick powder is really good for adhering glitter to any project, in particular chipboard, and have it really adhere and not come off. So if you're worried about getting glitter all over a scrapbook page or something like that, then I would recommend using heat and stick powder. And so the project we're doing today is we are going to cover this little chipboard bird with glitter. And the first thing that you need to know about heat and stick is that it needs to adhere to a wet surface. So you can use any kind of craft ink or Versamark. My recommendation, if you want a true intense color, is to try to match your glitter to one of the colors that we offer. So I'm matching the turquoise glitter with the Tempting Turquoise craft ink. And I really like the set of Stampin' spots that we sell for these projects because they're small enough and you get a lot of colors and they fit perfectly on the size of the chipboard. So what I'm starting to do is I'm inking up my bird. And you don't just want to make sure that it's blue, you want to make sure that it's wet. So it will take a bunch of turning. If you don't feel comfortable working with your fingers, then use tweezers to hold on to it. You want to make sure that it's nice and moist, because if it's not, then the heat and stick powder won't have anything to adhere to, and therefore the glitter won't have anything to stick to. So just keep inking it up. I'm going to unscrew my heat and stick powder lid and give my bird one more going over with the craft ink. Okay, so I can see that it's nice and even. I'm going to cover it immediately in heat and stick powder. And because it's a very fast thing that needs to happen, I don't care about how much I pour on because I can always just pour it back into the container. The important thing is that you get it covered very fast. Okay, so pick it up. Again, tweezers might be helpful if you're a little uncomfortable doing this with your hands. Now you see that I missed a spot right there. That's okay, you can just go back and cover it up and stick it back into the heat and stick powder. Okay, so now I can move that away. Now you need to, oh goodness, didn't work. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stick that in, cover it with more heat and stick powder. There we go. Okay, now you're gonna heat it up using your heat gun. Wait for it to melt. Don't use it for too long or else you will scorch your project. Okay. Immediately cover it with glitter. And again, the same principle of the heat and stick powder. You can always put it back into the container when it's done. So I just go for expediency rather than limiting the amount that goes on. So now I shake off all the excess glitter. And you can see that my bird is sparkly, but it's not quite done yet. Now you have to set it. So making sure that all of your powders are all away and all of your glitter is out of range, you're going to do one more heat setting with it, and you'll notice that your glitter will kind of change color just a smidge. It's a very, very delicate change, but you will notice it, and that's when you know that it will be set. So I will tell you as it's happening. So you can just see that the glint just barely changes. And you need to do this final heat step in order for it to seal in the glitter. If you don't do this final step, the glitter could dry out and just fall off of your project. Give it a few seconds before you pick it up, like I just did, because you will burn your finger a little bit. Shake off any excess. And now you have your bird using heat and stick powder. And the glitter should pretty much stay on your project unless you are really banging your scrapbook or your card around. So good luck, enjoy, and I hope you get to use your heat and stick powder.